Hey everybody, my name is FutureFriends, and with me today I have...
Chorps away.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
Yep, that's them.
That's Ravenloon. He is a big joker like that. Anyway, today we're playing a little game called Fahrenheit. In Europe, in America, it's called Indigo Prophecy.
Oh, thank you. I was very confused for a minute.
It's David Cage's so-called masterpiece. Now, I don't know if that's true, because I'm blind for it, except for the field recording at the start, and, you know, some choice plot points you really can't avoid on this day and age. So, we're just gonna take a look and see where this craziness takes us.
I'm excited. I also haven't seen very much of this.
Well, you better be, because we're gonna get into some real boring stuff with the tutorial. There's gonna be a written test at the end of this.
Oh, jeez. I'll take my notes.
Hi, my name is David Cage. I'm the writer and director of Fahrenheit. I just thought there's a few things you should know before you get started. I'd like you to meet my friend Bob. You'll be controlling him while you're learning. Let's begin with something simple.
Hi, Bob.
On the floor.
It is pretty appropriate that David Cage's only friend is a crash test dummy.
I'm David Cage, and this is what all people look like to me.
Okay, you say that, but you better praise that crash test dummy. He was the inspiration for Detroit Become Human.
Now you know how to move about. You're also going to have to be able to observe your environment. To do so, you'll have direct control of the cameras. Come on, give it a try.
Wow, finally, direct control.
You can also look around.
I just feel like I'm so in
and see
charge of my
exactly
life
what you
now.
want to see.
I think that's enough, David.
But you won't
David.
be just looking around you in Fahrenheit. You'll also have to interact with your environment. Go to the door. Do you see the symbol at the top of the screen? It indicates the movement you have to make to execute the act. That's cool. Now that you know how to move about, use the cameras and interact with
That's
the environment.
cool.
We can move
Yeah, can
on
we
to
just
more
isolate?
stuff.
That's cool.
Fahrenheit has action sequences where your
That's
characters
cool.
will be in danger.
That's the kind of read you need on a button, ready to go at any
Find yourself
time.
on your own.
That's gonna be the thread title for this, because no one else will say that's cool about my Let's Plays.
Did you notice that the crash test dummy has an
This
ass?
symbol
I
appears
just noticed. I didn't notice the last time, but here it is.
Make a physical effort.
And here's a little
You'll see.
pose to
You'll
show
be
it off.
tested too.
Here's something for the fans.
This is a sexy mannequin.
You have to press each side.
Oh, yeah,
alternately
work it,
regularly
baby.
If you want to succeed. Looks like you need more training. Try again.
Wow! Wow, David's being real judgmental this time.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, getting that
Now
workout.
for something a bit more difficult.
Oh, that was
You're gonna find
perfect,
yourself
David
facing
Cage.
all kinds of
This is why you lost that
You're
court
gonna
case,
need
because
cool
you're
head and good
such a
reflexes if you want to
perfectionist.
survive. Let's see how it works.
Ah, cool.
Okay, I see you've got the hang of it.
David Cage,
Now we
noted
can
for
move
his
to
innovative
something
directing
else.
technique
You
of
can
slamming
also
real
choose
cars
one
into
of
his
the
actors.
same dialogues. Let's give it a try. What do you think of my friend Bob?
Oh, God.
I think this is one of those mannequins, you know, that you can't take home to mom.
Bob,
Right?
did you hear that?
This seems like a real leading question from old David here.
In Fahrenheit,
Alright, now what do you think of me?
you'll
And the only options are sexy, sexy, and extremely sexy.
And you know what? I agree with all of those.
What do you think of my interactive
State of your
movies?
character. Each time it changes, the symbol will appear on screen. Take care of your character, otherwise you may fall into depression, madness, or even commit suicide. Oh, I nearly forgot something important.
The way he says that is very, very weird.
Main characters. Be careful. Your every action will have consequences for the story. A word of advice: Think before you act. That's it. I've told you everything I know. Or nearly everything.
The way
There's
his
still lots of
mouth
things to
drops as he
discover,
says that is
I'll leave you with the
so
surprise of finding them for yourself.
incredible.
Now it's up to you to play. And be careful. You're entering a world where anything can happen.
Well, apparently we can commit suicide, so it's already better than the real world. Once again, those PC tugs have ruined it all.
It's no laughing matter. Ah, the cherry blossoms, the signifier of a new season. Endless opportunities.
Things are never quite what they seem. We think we understand the world around us, but we really only see the outside, what it seems to be.
I can't
I used to
believe
be
it's
just like
not
you.
butter.
I believed in humanity, the newspapers, soap commercials.
Soap has betrayed me.
History books. But one day...
So have history books. Goddamn, I hate history. I ever see a history professor, I'm like, grrr, history.
My name is Lucas Kane, and I will never bathe again.
Whatever happened to predictability?
Maybe it was my destiny or my karma or whatever. I know one thing for sure. Nothing's ever going to be the same again.
Now that I'm a real smelly boy, nothing will be the same ever again.
It all started right here. Where else could it happen? New York, capital of the universe. The chessboard destiny chose for the last big game. I was just another pawn living my pawn's life. Until that night, when my life descended into chaos.
Descended into, checkmate. The Statue of Liberty, that's like the Queen of America on this chess metaphor.
Hey, get out of here, I'm trying to pee in peace.
Everything changed the night a crow saw me piss.
You know what? I'm mad. This guy is pissing before us in the David Cage game, and I don't think that's a thing you should be able to do. Look at him.
Well, it sounds like you got a lot more problems than pissing going on right now, buddy.
He's gonna wash his hands victorious in his pee. What a bastard.
This soap user.
I bet he reads history books too. Gonna kill this guy for thinking the Battle of Waterloo is real.
No, Lucas, no! Take it out on the soap, not on the man who uses it.
Same.
So, I know around the time, like, this opening scene was considered, like, really, like, cool. Was it actually? Or is it just, like, a thing where it's like, gamers have never seen a movie before?
You know, probably a little bit of that. Oh no, my depression!
I didn't want... It was like a dream.
Yeah, I dream about this all the time.
Quick. I've got to get out of here, but before somebody comes in here.
Thanks for the subtitles.
Ah, geez, we gotta take care of something real quick.
Alright, flush this toilet.
No, that's not it, future friends.
And I think we're good to go.
Gotta get rid of my signature turds. They might identify me immediately if I leave one of those in here.
Can't leave any evidence.
You won't believe this is sicko in the bathroom.
Hey, officer, this guy left a turd in the toilet.
Don't worry, I took care of it.
What happened?
I did a citizen arrest and gave him the death sentence.
This middle-aged accountant came at me with a knife and then tripped over it and stabbed himself in the throat. It was awful.
First that I was injured, opened the door to the toilets and found the body. I'll be spending the rest of my days rotting in some prison somewhere. I'll never know exactly what happened to me that cold night in January in the toilet of an East End restaurant. Because as far as
Where all great stories begin.
I'm just a killer.
Alright, so we actually gotta clean this up, of course.
Right.
Welcome to a world where anything can happen, and your actions have consequences. Like, if you choose the wrong actions, the game will stop.
Enter a world of assassination.
If you do bad at the game, you might in fact get a game over.
It's important to set these things up early before you have, like, a lot to lose.
It's barred up. I can't get out this way.
Oh no, my escape route!
Ah, so mad about that.
That negates all the hard work I did putting this man's body in the toilet. Oh, come on now. Future friends.
Gotta overwrite his scent.
A man died there.
I just had an anxiety pee. Can't I have that for one goddamn moment?
I gotta
No.
get rid of all the crime urine. Oh, I hate
You
it.
know what? You're so mad at me, I'm gonna have another anxiety pee.
Well, you know, at least thanks for taking care of the bathroom.
I've got to get rid of it.
And so I did.
What was the point of that
great.
shot? What the hell was that?
That reminds you that there are cops here.
Ominous music sting and nothing. Hey there, handsome.
Oh, looking pretty good for a murderer.
Is this one of those infamous rap posts I hear so much about? I like it. So, what are all you guys' experiences with this game? You know, Maddie and Loon?
Well, I've seen the beginning hour and that's it, pretty much. I'm not super familiar with a lot of David Cage games, but I've heard that this one is like at least half good, apparently. Don't know how true that is.
I've played one full run of the game. I've seen an ending.
My god, there are multiple endings in this game? That sounds crazy.
Anything can happen.
You want to take a picture?
Well, David Cage is an innovator.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of here.
Wow.
Sir.
I feel like everything sets Lucas off.
I'm done for. Yes?
Like, you trying to exit the emergency exit? Come on, dude.
Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me. The bill for the meal. How could I forget that? Quick, before somebody finds the body.
I thought you were trying to escape again.
Well, yeah, I don't want to pay the bill.
Isn't it bad enough that I killed a guy and now I gotta pay? Oh, jeez.
I don't want to... God.
This is the worst.
Hey.
Well, you know what? If it's gonna ask me to pay the bill, at least I'm gonna eat.
Hey, here's a tip, lady. How about you get out of my way? What? What is that?
Look at that. All this money I'm wasting.
My favorite. A gray lump.
Nothing cools me off after a murder. Like 3 a.m. steak and eggs.
Is there an achievement for finishing the plate? Can you finish the plate?
Oh my God.
Wow, the most gracious murderer in the world.
Anything can happen.
I don't care if I get found out. This is gonna be my last meal.
Oh, that was horrible. I'm depressed now.
The cop. He's going to find the body in the restroom. I've got to get out of here right now.
Not at all inconspicuous.
Bye-bye!
Get out of this neighborhood before the police get here.
Okay, so there's a taxi somewhere around here, right?
I think that was how you got out last time. Master of Stealth Lucas Kane. Wow, getting away with murder did wonders for my anxiety.
A crime has just been committed.
Rather than being depressed, I'm just anxious now.
And wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.